If you want flying monkeys, this is how you get flying monkeys.
Hadozee are like a cross between a flying squirrel and a monkey. They can use their feet as partial hands, which we'll get into. But they've also got a few glides, and they're a third covered race, small, medium. There's a lot of things going for them here. So how they came about, as you said, a wizard visited their home planet, started tinkering with their tickers and messing up their DNA, and made them intelligent, bipedal, a number of things, giving them resistance to harm, and then, like things do, they broke free and headed off into space. So there's a whole story there that pretty much is the prequel to The Wizard of Oz. They've just switched the genders.
Or Planet of the Apes.
Or Planet of the Apes we're going with. Yeah, we can go both ways on this. I think they're pretty cool. But Mitch, you want to take us through their Hadozee traits?
Once again, 3 ability scores that you have to spend 2 and 1 in any one. Creature type is humanoid. Your size is either medium or small. Your walking speed is 30, but you also have a climbing speed of 30. Dexterous feet. As a bonus action, you can use your feet to manipulate an object, open or close a door or container, or pick up or set down a tiny object. Thoughts?
Right, so I like the climb speed. That's going to be very handy on a ship. Immediately that gets you up and then gliding. So very handy, very gets you using your thing coming up. But the dexterous feet, a lot of the time I give people the ability to open a door and just take away a little bit of move off them because it's just a time thing. But if I'm being tight by the rules and you've got people who draw the line there, then yes, this will allow you to do a few things. Set down tiny objects. All right, so put a gem down, pick up a necklace on the way through, that sort of stuff. Yeah, for people who want to really try and get down to that nitty-gritty of exactly what you're doing, this will take that away, but probably won't mean too much at my table, except for the fact that now, I don't know, you can fight off someone while opening a door with your foot and dual wield the way back out the door, and then close the door on the way back out, I reckon. How about you, Mitch? What do you reckon about dexterous feet?
If you were thinking about taking you couldn't decide between, say, the scout subclass and the thief subclass, taking this race, you can sort of have the best of both. As the thief gets ability to manipulate an object or do something else, it's a bonus action as well. So I kind of like it.
Yep.
I think I would have just allowed it anyway. I don't know why we need it written down, but
some people
kind of cool. I like the idea of a small creature where it gets grabbed and it like throws the knife from one hand and catches in the foot and stabs them.
Drops it, catches it, stabs.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Or grappling with the feet, kind of like that as well.
Yep.
I don't know, how would you allow grappling with the feet and tail?
Don't know a tail. I haven't seen a picture of a tail, but with the feet.
Oh, is there no tail? I thought there'd be a tail.
Doesn't have to necessarily be a strong grab around an arm. It could be a grapple around the face or something like that. If you bring your foot up and grab someone on the face and just stop them from doing what they're doing, that could be part of it. So I can see that. It's deliberately set up to be a small thing, like you're only opening, closing a door, opening a container, or picking up a tiny object. So some people may not do the grapple because that involves a lot of strength. But hey, if your strength check says that your leg can grab on, so be it.
Well, I just looked up Hadozee arse, and not helpful. Not helpful at all. All the Hadozee pictures I can find are front on, so I'm assuming they don't have tails.
Where's the gliding picture where you get to see the back half of them? Well, we're waiting for that one.
It's just always front on. Maybe they got really, really nice asses and they're saving it for their OnlyFans account. Wizards, you get enough money for us. You don't need OnlyFans accounts.
Come on, wizards, share the monkey butt.
Give us the monkey butt. Okay, the next ability, glide, is basically trend at the moment where everyone's like, oh, if you do this, you can climb up this far and then you jump off and you can travel 2,000 using the Xanathar's Guide for Falling rules. You can travel 2,500 meters in a turn, blah, blah.
No worries. What does it actually say? Mitch, tell us what does it actually say so we can figure
No, that's what it says. It literally says that. If you are not incapacitated or wearing heavy armor,
Mm.
you can extend your skin membranes and glide. When you do so, you can perform the following aerial maneuvers. For every 1 foot you descend in the air, you can move up to 5 feet horizontally for every 1 foot you descend at no movement cost to you. When you take damage from a fall, you can use your reaction to reduce the fall damage to 0.
I think we'd have
Your
a chat
thoughts
about
on that?
this. Okay, so people are losing their brain because, let's say I use my movement speed to climb up 30, I jump, and then at no movement speed cost, I can glide 150 feet and land over there. Assuming there's no obstacles, they're going to, like, I'm going to be able to get there on a flat plane. So at no movement cost. Now, I get it, like, if you're wearing a flight suit, you go quick. You're going to move real quick. But I mean, you could even climb 10 feet, glide, was it 50 feet across, and then move another 20 feet in a round. So yeah, movement for this class is really going to come about. The no heavy armor, I get it, and there probably goes a lot of your paladin fighter builds. To top us off, do you want to tell us about Hadozee Resilience?
This is where the wizard made his mistake and he made them resilient to magic and damage. So when you take damage, you can use your reaction to roll a d6, add your proficiency bonus to the number rolled, and reduce the damage you take by an amount equal to that total.
Okay.
You can use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
Okay.
It does say by an amount equal to that total, minimum of 0 damage.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
How are you getting that? But okay, fair enough.
Obviously, yeah. Good job. You did it. So it can be 0 damage, which is great.
Yeah, I don't mind this. I guess you know how to roll with the punches. You're lightweight and you can use monkey style. What do you reckon in general about the whole race, Mitch?
The whole race, I love it, but mainly because I'm a big fan of Abu from Aladdin.
Abu? Yeah.
I like it, but you know, it's a great race. I don't think the glide's worth getting upset over, or definitely not worth trending. I think that's hilarious that it is trending, but you know, hey, that just means people know how to make good YouTube videos that people consume. So good job.
It's something new. I think it's just something new because of that at no movement cost. So I think that's just what got some people automatically trying to really nuts and guts this thing down and make some sort of thing where they can do 1,000,000 damage in a round that they're getting right into that. I know we've got a player at our table who automatically likes playing small little monkey creature and has actually played an awakened monkey before, so I'm sure this here's going to be all over. So if you love those dexterous little charismatic characters, this is all over it for you. What do you reckon for character concepts now that we've got winged monkeys?
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with a hard and fast phobia for this one. We've talked about how fast they can move with the glides and everything like that. And you'll see that it does say if you're wearing heavy armor, you can't do this. So I would be going with a Hadozee with heavy armor on.
Oh, yeah.
Like either
get mithril.
Something like a fighter, or probably a fighter, maybe a cleric, but definitely a heavy armor.
Yeah.
And then being like,
I believe I can fly.
Afraid of heights and afraid of, like, they had an accident when they were first learning to glide as a child, and now they wear the armor, and no one knows this, but they wear the armor. So if anyone's like, "Can't you glide?" and he's like, "Oh, sorry, not in this. I just can't." It's like, and it all comes down to him using that ability. They're like, "Come on, just take the armor off. You can get over there and save the world." And he's like, "Oh, I wish I could. This stuff takes 10 minutes to don and doff. Gonna have to find another way."
We're stuck here. For my Hadozee, yeah, I'm definitely still thinking a magey type character. Someone who can run up a wall and stand up there and blast down while the melee types are stuck down there. I'm definitely on board. I think just that alone gets it there. And then the agility to virtually increase your jump so many fold really comes in handy. And I think that's going to be great For a character concept, I'm thinking... Geez, we were talking about it earlier. The Wizard of Oz. We've got all the characters in here now. We've got Leonids, lion-type headed creatures. We've got auto gnomes for our Tin Man. We've got the flying monkeys. We've got human female, and we've had that one for a while. And we've also got a scarecrow, which you said would have been a reborn.
Reborns.
So we've got the full Wizard of Oz package here, and we've got
one of the actual
wizards,
descriptions of reborn is having a character that has straw stuffed inside of them.
So we've got them all here, so you can really lean heavily on the give them the little hat and the little vests they have in Wizard of Oz, and you can go gliding around with your team of monkey. You can even form flight teams where you're flying down and getting in formation and then come in and attack, and it would drop spells on things as you fly past. Like that's going to be some real fun things to do.
First of all, wizards, once again, humor us, you serious. You've made the Wizard of Oz cast, as you said. However, if we're going to do this, let's do it properly and make the straw man, make him an artificer artillerist, because in the real Wizard of Oz, he was carrying a gun, and we all know this. Can we put a picture of that up? The picture of the
scarecrow of a gun.
Straw with the gun. I love that so much. I think I'm looking at it now. There's so many YouTube clips. Why does the scarecrow have a gun?
He was scared of everything, man. That's what you do.
Scarecrow, come on. He had to scare the crows off. Why else would anyone carry a gun?
Scares them off.
But yes, I think they're taking in the piss now. We've had the Clockwork Sorcerer with Alarm. We've had
into any genre now.
Yeah, all the Wizard of Oz characters are coming out in the latest races. And to be honest, a lot of these races, like this one, are just begging for one-shots to be made. I want to make a Flying Monkey one-shot where we're sent by the wizard, witch or the wizard to go do something. Maybe
capture
steal some
Dorothy
shoes.
the lion. Like you could be the monkey team. Yeah, cool one-shot. I challenge you to set that up for us, Mitch.
Deal.
All right, well... Thanks for joining us again. We have just about completed. We've only got 2 more to go as we keep powering through the Spelljammer races. 6 new races, and we're making our way through. Coming up are 2 that are just going to be wild that I've really waited for. I know myself have been loving and can't wait. So, Mitch, will you join me again for Plasmoids and Thiocrene?
No, get fucked. Just kidding.
Fine,
I'd love to.
Prof, what are you doing, mate? All right.
That would definitely be an upgrade if you got Froth. I'll give you that.
All right. I'll catch you then, mate.
See you, man.
See ya.